Our Greenerways 3-piece organic Citronella insect repellent as our QVC 2 big deal, and we've got the set for you for under $19. 4 payments of $4.68. I'll tell you that if I'm outside and there are any types of insects outside, I am the first one to get bit, and then they will keep biting me, and it's just not a fun thing. Well, this is done completely organic, certified organic, chemical and DEET-free as well, and we have the creator here with us, Jamie Bella. Hi, Jamie, how are you?
Good, thanks for having me today.
So, okay, certified organic, chemical-free, DEET-free, and we're getting the full size, we're getting then a smaller bottle, and then we're getting a travel size as well that can go with you on the plane and the golf bag, etc. And that trio that you see right there would cost you $33.99. We have it for $18.72. 4 payments, are you ready, of $4.68, because right now until 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific, everything on air and online is on 4 easy payments. So how did Greenerways come about?
Sure, well, I was pregnant with my first child, and my house flooded. And my husband and I decided to stay in the house while we rebuilt it.
Right.
And it got infested with flying insects like mosquitoes.
Ooh, yeah.
Went to the supermarket to buy a regular insect repellent to use, and in the aisle, we're reading the back of the label and couldn't pronounce anything.
Kind of scary when you look at the
Absolutely, very
ingredients.
scary. There was no way we were going to go home and put something on myself or my unborn child that we didn't know. Yep. So we went home and we went on a mission to really create something that people could go home and use on themselves and their families.
Okay.
And we stuck with essential oils. They've been used for thousands of years to repel insects, and we picked 3 essential oils, citronella, lemongrass, and cedar, that all work together to repel almost all flying insects.
You know what? And yet it's pleasant to us to smell.
Yes.
You think about the bug sprays that are out there and the repellents, and you put them on, they're like, good grief, you put that on.
You can't even stay in the room, exactly.
No. So this is certified organic. You're going to get the 4-ounce bottle, the 16-ounce spray, and then you're getting the 2-ounce travel size that's, perfect for traveling on planes, car, like you were saying, golf bags.
Yes.
But getting the best possible use out of this, and like we said, under $19. You go to the store to buy a traditional bug repellent, like we said, and you can't pronounce any of the names, you don't know what chemicals you're putting on you. It can cost that much just for one.
Exactly.
This set of 3 at retail would be $33.99. What's the best way that we can use this all over ourselves as we're going outside, we're living our lives, so we don't have to worry about those bugs?
Exactly. You want to protect yourself. So our product it's safe on fabric. So what I do is I spray my kids' shoes, I spray their socks, I spray their clothing.
That's the first place they go, is my ankles.
Because it's the odor from your feet, they go right to the ankles. And on our bottles, just so you know, it's a 360 sprayer. So very easy, you just turn it upside down, you could spray all those hard to get areas. But once again, other than spraying your body, it doesn't harm fabric. So at the end of the day, throw your clothes in the wash, come out the next day, they smell great. DEET and chemical stuff like that, it could take the ink off your t-shirt. You really want something that doesn't harm the fabric and doesn't harm your body.
And most of the times I'm reading those bottles and there's the DEET in it, there's the chemicals that we can't pronounce. This is certified. To be certified organic, it takes a lot of steps to be done.
Absolutely, it's hoops and bounds to wear this seal right here, which is like that golden stamp of approval that what you're bringing home is okay.
Absolutely.
And it's seed to shelf. Everything from how you, from the seed of your oils all the way to the shelf at our warehouse, every step of the way we have to follow a guideline.
Right.
And to us, it's the most important thing. When we started the company, that was our main mission.
See, and that's what happens, is that out of need, you find something that you're like, this just doesn't work in my life. And that's exactly where you were with your husband and being pregnant. Can't pronounce these chemicals, so they, thank you, created something certified organic with all of these essential oils in it when we're talking about these flying insects. Now, to give everybody some ideas, we were looking at the very beginning, spraying the inside of an outdoor umbrella.
Absolutely.
That's genius.
Yeah. Yep, and the product itself really, really works. So we actually did this arm in the box video, and
This is really cool.
Yep, we bred 375 female mosquitoes because they are the only ones that bite, and sprayed our arm down with our repellent, put it inside the box, and if you watch, they swarm around and almost sit on the skin, but they don't because they hate the smell, especially the citronella, and it actually hurts their feet.
Look at them, they land and they go, ew.
They're like, I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Well, I'm glad that they sprayed their hand, because I would not be the one who wanted to put my hand in that box. Now, you know what? It now makes sense. Women usually get bit more often than men in many cases, so really, it's a female
Biting
mosquito biting a female, so she is not our friend.
Yeah.
Women are supposed to be supporting women here. I
Yep,
mean, not
it's
trying
true.
to bite them.
And summer's right around the corner, so before you know it, it's going to be warm. It was raining yesterday, breeding ground for
They
the
come back
larva.
out.
So before you know it, you want to stock up, because once you go out, 5 minutes later, you come back and you're eaten alive.
That's what, I mean, this is what is so simple. So you're getting your 14 ounce.
Right.
You're going to get, 16 ounce. You're going to get your 4 ounce. You're going to get your 2 ounce. And then remember, as we say that we start using a lot of the 2 ounce or the 4 ounce, we could refill from this one right
Yep.
here. Think about getting more than one set.
Exactly.
We've had a lot of people who are doing that because at this price, at under 19 rather than almost $34, think about getting more than one set. We were already way over 3,000 orders for the day on QVC2 Big Deal. And now rubbing it into your skin, do we have to wait any amount of time before we go outside?
No, we always say you don't have to wait at all. We always say spray every 3 to 4 hours based on your perspiration level. If you're sweating, you want to spray more often. But we did a 52-person study on this, and it's non-irritating on the skin, which is great because, as you know, chemicals can really be harmful on your skin.
Yes.
So the essential oils in here, actually, if you spray it on and rub it in, if you look, it's actually moisturizing. It feels great, there's no irritation, and that chemical smell, it won't burn your eyes if you're working out or running on the beach, so it's really nice.
And I'm really sensitive with any kind of scents or anything whatsoever.
You
Not
smell
with
that,
this.
it's just a lemony.
It smells
yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
So you've got the lemongrass, the citronella oil, as well as the cedar oil.
Yep.
Spraying the inside
Yeah.
of the umbrella
Yep.
while you're outside eating
Yep.
and then having it on yourself. That is genius
We
right
say
there.
that. I mean, those are my kids right there.
Aw.
But they were so excited to be on that film. But we say about 20 minutes before you go out to eat, go outside, spray your umbrella, spray the cushions on your seat, and you actually don't even have to spray your body during that time, so you can enjoy your meal.
What a good thing.
Yeah.
And look at that. So the lakes, the picnics.
Yeah, so I don't know if you go to the beach. We're like big beach people, but if you go to the beach without your sunscreen, without your repellent, you can't even sit on the beach for more than 5 minutes.
I grew up in New Mexico, so landlocked completely. Never heard of greenhead flies until I came out this way.
And they're horrendous. They could be worse than the mosquitoes.
Let me just tell you, they bite. And they're not nice. And they will just follow you around.
You could spray your whole chair down. You could spray your towel.
We got the hat coming up.
Yep. So this is the San Diego hat. So you could spray your hat when you're out gardening, your baseball hat, really anything that you can think of that has a fabric you could protect yourself with other than your skin your skin.
So you don't have to worry about that, it's going to be something that smells like a traditional bug repellent with all those chemicals.
Yeah.
Certified organic. Now, this is for you and for the family. You know what? It's going to be much more of a pleasant idea of putting on repellent when it smells like this.
Yes.
And it's easier with these swivel design sprayers. And then you get so much. Those who are trying it, remember you have the 30-day money-back guarantee. And everything we have on air and online right now until 3 o'clock Eastern, noon Pacific, 4 easy payments on a major credit card. The shoes and the socks, genius.
Yep.
That's where they go for me, is the ankles.
And the kids too, and I don't know if you know, but my kids, if they get bit, they wake up in the morning and they're actually bleeding in the areas where they get.
I scratch in my sleep.
Exactly. So protect yourself ahead of time. Really get everywhere. And like you said, it's a great gift. So my mom takes care of the kids with me in the summertime and she brings them to camp. I have one set at her house, so that she doesn't have to worry. If your your kids are going away to overnight camp, throw the set in the in the camp trunk, because you don't want them to have to just go to something and use something filled with chemicals.
I was just thinking, because you were talking about camp. At camp, a lot of times they will ask you, provide your own children's sunscreen. Well, if they're playing outside, how about provide your children's own insect repellent that has no chemicals? Or maybe you run a daycare or you run, your own camp. Maybe this is something you should stock up on, and letting the parents know it's certified organic.
Absolutely.
And letting them know the essential oils that are in this. So new today, our QVC2 Big Deal, and this goes away at the end of the day, and at retail, it's almost $34. Only good for the 24 hours here at QVC2. So it goes away at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight, which is 6 p.m. for the West Coast.
Yeah.
So now, giving us some more ideas, we're going to take a look at some more ideas of being able to spray that those bugs biting in that box, and just to be able to, how many mosquitoes were in that box?
375. And they were hungry. So, you're putting your arm into a box that's swarming with mosquitoes and there's not one bite.
it was amazing to be able to see them go to the hand and get right off of it. You said that they don't even like landing on it.
No, actually they say that the citronella oil hurts their feet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Now, this is something too, and when you're thinking about the biting insects that are out there, watch this. Watch the mosquitoes land on the hand and just get right off. They're like, oh, I'm gonna bite. No, I'm not. I'm gonna bite. No, I'm not. I'm getting off the hand.
Yeah, they don't want to be anywhere near that smell. They don't, it's the oils themselves that really, really affect the bugs, and they can form a resistance to the essential oils. And like I said, that's what the people have been using for thousands of years to repel insects.
So with those essential oils, I mean, say that you go out, you could spray your plant areas. Maybe you have your different patio outdoor things that are next to you.
Make a perimeter around yourself while you're working.
Completely. When you're out gardening, this is one of the main things that you need to have with you, and no worries about aerosol cans
and
either.
The smell, it smells fantastic.
It smells more of the lemongrass together, woven together with the cedar and with the citronella that the insects don't like. Yeah. And now all of us can have something that is going to feel like, okay, I want to put this on myself. I'm fine. Like you said, you put it on your arm and it's actually hydrating.
It feels great
with the oils.
I mean, that's about the summer. In certain areas, it's a short summertime. We want to be out all day long. We have avid customers who camp all the time. They actually spray their entire tent down so that they can feel comfortable going to bed at night and waking up in the morning and being okay.
There's a lot of places around here that have different lakes and bodies of water, and being close to them and going and enjoying them. You go there and it's just that breeding ground again for the flying insects with all the green and everything around it in the water. It's there. You need to take this with you.
Yep.
If we get wet and we're swimming, how often do we need to reapply this, or we go to the lake?
Yeah, I would say that reapply after you go in the water.
Yeah.
No matter what. But if you're just sweating, I would say, every 2 hours.
Oh, that's good.
And if it's just, going on a hike and it's normal, every 3 to 4 hours.
And even if you're alone, this is not going to be hard to be able to spray on your own with the way that the swivel bottles are actually constructed.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's simple. So even if you're going out on your own, you're covered to take it with you. You get the 16-ounce family size, you get the 4-ounce, and then you're going to get the 2-ounce travel size. And as I was saying, if maybe you find yourself using more of the 4 or the 2, you could refill with the 16. Retail value. Not going to find it anywhere at a better price than this. The 3-piece QVC 2 Big Deal at $18.72 at greenerways.com. Your own website. The set of 3 would be $33.99. And you know what? Once you try this, you would probably be happy to pay the $33.99. But if you want to stock up on it now with the essential oils, how long is it good for if maybe I bought a couple sets?
The shelf life is 4 years. Oh. I mean, technically, if essential oils are stored in the right environment, they can last hundreds of years. But that was another part of our mission when we started the company. We really wanted to make an affordable organic product.
Right.
Because most organic products are really, a lot of people can't afford them. We want everybody to be able to make that organic choice and use something that they feel comfortable with.
So all of your outdoor activities that you're doing, the kids are playing, baseball and softball. Maybe you're going out golfing, playing tennis. If you're gardening, all of the gardeners like myself, we know you need to have some kind of insect repellent. And you come in sweating and smelling like chemicals. It's not a good combo.
It's not a good combo. And that's why we created this. Like I said, it was out of a necessity. I was pregnant. What we went out in the market to find, we couldn't pronounce the ingredients on the back. We went home on this mission, and that's why wearing this organic seal was so important to us. It's that golden stamp of approval. It's 3 organic essential oils, the cedar oil, the lemongrass, and most importantly, the citronella, that work together to repel all types of flying insects.
So when you're putting this on and spraying this on, you've got those essential oils, just as Jamie was saying, and it's something that is going to be easy to apply, easy to reapply, and you're going to use it more on that traditional basis that we should be doing, rather than that pain of like, oh, I gotta go spray this. No, aerosol is a big thing for me as well.
And this trigger sprayer right here is fantastic. So if you spray it, you could see the radius that it's actually spraying.
It does.
So that's why this is great for the mudroom. We actually have people that tell us they hook it to their pants and just carry it around with them by their house, because there's so many different times you want to spray and you don't want to forget the insect repellent.
Oh no, not at all. And now spraying around the yard, spraying for your own, peace and comfort, all the things that you typically
Fabric,
use.
you don't have to worry about your
It's
clothing.
not going to stain on the fabric.
Absolutely not.
Now take a look at the repel that we're going to see here. So as you're looking at all of these hungry, I love that you said female mosquitoes.
Blood-sucking, hungry mosquitoes. And like I said, they are hungry because we put them in this box. Spray your arm, he sprayed his arm down with our repellent, put it in. And like I said, they swarm around, but they do not want to land.
Look, they land and go, oh, I'm off.
They don't like the smell. It actually burns their feet. And this really shows the efficacy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And my family, I have family, I'm from New Mexico, but I have a lot of family in Alaska.